Hello everyone, how you doing? Not sure if any of you have ever seen, well I'm sure the horror fans that watch this, that have seen my Halloween mask and all that, and Killer Clowns, and like the flashback convention we went to, I'm sure many of you have seen and loved Terrifier. So a few years ago, more than a few years ago now, time's flying by, but I saw Terrifier, which is based on Art the Clown, and it's an old school slasher type of movie, and it was just, I loved it. You know, I love Michael Myers, Jason, all that fun horror stuff. So to me, it was just a fun movie. Now, I really enjoyed the movie. I liked it a lot. I wouldn't say at the time he was like at the top of the list for me, but then part 2 came out, and then I was a little concerned. I waited till it was out on Screambox, so I didn't see it at the show or anything. I was really excited about it, and the reviews are really good. All the feedback from all people that've seen it said it was awesome, and so I was a little worried about that. A lot of times when a movie gets talked up a lot, it doesn't really hold up to what everyone's saying, like the reviews and the feedback from the movie. But wow, I was totally blown away by it. I mean, it's one of my favorite horror movies now of all time. Still not as great as Halloween 1978 for me. But, Art the Clown moves up now into, I mean, I'm thinking the top 5 overall for, horror icons to me. He might even be number 2 or number 3. I haven't thought about that. But, obviously I wanted to get a mask. I'm going to be, this past year we're Vikings. As you see, the haircut and stuff like that. Every year sometimes, whatever theme we use for Halloween, we try to, I wouldn't say a full year we kind of plan for it, but it's fun thinking about what you're going to be for Halloween. At our summer place, they have a really cool, awesome Halloween party every year where people dress up and everything, and there's no driving involved, anything like that, so we could have a good time and have drinks and not worry about it. So I saw the mask that Trick or Treat Studios made online, and while it's decent, just like the Michael Myers mask that I've gotten from Trick or Treat Studios, and I got rehauled, the Art the Clown one was decent, but it needed to be rehauled. So luckily, there's someone online that I've been following, similar to the people, the guy that was doing the Michael Myers mask for me, to rehaul Michael Myers. Unfortunately, that Pete Ford, he's not doing it anymore. So there's a lot of awesome people though out there besides that Pete Ford at Ford Effects that are doing Michael Myers rehauls, stuff like that. So if you do your research on it, you can find some people, especially at horror conventions. But for Art the Clown, I saw his and it was awesome. So I got in the raffle first, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't want to take a chance and lose this. So I actually bought one too. I think it was like $150 total, which is very, the price is great. I haven't seen it yet. I opened the box, but I haven't looked inside yet. I just opened it up so I could show you guys. But just from the pictures online and seeing other people buying it, it looks amazing. So it's Church of Horrors is the guy's name. And I'll put all his information in the description below. I'll put a link to his Facebook page and everything. I think he's doing one right now. He's doing, if you go to his website now, he's got 5 masks he's making. I'm not even sure if they're all booked up yet. They might be, because these are selling like hotcakes now because of the new movie that came out. So yeah, but right now I think he's doing a deal for like $100 right now for the first 5. Even if you don't get into that, I think it's $175. I think I got it for $150 because it was a Black Friday deal. But I think you can get it for $175, which is still a steal to me. And he's got a bunch of other cool stuff too that he does. But I'll put all that info below. So anyways, if you haven't seen Terrifier Part 2, when Terry and I were in Florida, we got back from the, I think it was, we watched it on, because I got Screambox and I brought my Apple TV with me. So when we're at Cabana Bay, I lose my train of thought. We're at Cabana Bay on Thursday. If you saw the video, we went to Busch Gardens in Tampa. On the way back home. When we got back, it was like 8:30 at night or something like that, and we just wanted to relax. I didn't feel like going out or anything that late, especially because we had the Orlando Informer the following day. So I'm like, let's just watch Terrifier 2. And even Terry liked it. Okay, she thought it was a good movie too. And the reason why, it's not just like a horror slasher movie, and believe me, there's a lot of gore, old school gore too. It's not computer stuff, it's not CGI, it's all real life, well, not real life, you know what I mean. It's all real life special effects, which is old school, which I love. So yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the mask now. And it's wearable and all that stuff like that. So my plan is, and I'll show you guys the mask first, then I'll talk more about the Halloween costume. In a Ziploc bag, we had the mask, or the hat. So on the Tots one, I'm sure the hat wasn't like this. I'm sure it's just like a piece of plastic, but there's the, it's nice velvet. So it's really good. There's blood on there. So I got mine bloody. You could get it without blood or blood, but I got it bloody. And then, cool, he gave a couple stickers in here. And I believe his card is in here too, so I'll show you all that. So cool. So it's a Camp Crystal Lake 1980 sticker. That's awesome. And then a Chucky sticker. Let me get out of the way there. All that. There you go. Chucky sticker, and then Leatherface, of course, Michael Myers. These are awesome stickers. And then Pinhead. Wow, this guy gives a lot of stuff out. I didn't even realize this. And then a machete with Jason on it. Another Michael Myers one. Hold a knife. And then Freddy Krueger, of course. So cool stickers. And then here's his card with all his information on it. Hope you guys can see. I'll leave it up here for a few. And those are the Michael Myers masks that he does too. So there's that. And then here's some more information on the back. It's called Church of Horrors. Okay. Alright, so let's get... Got some leaves in there too. That's awesome. All right, so let's get to it with the mask. So here it is. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So there, there it is. Look at that. Wow. So as you see, and with the Tots, with the Trick or Treat Studios mask, he's got his card on here too, connected to the mask. Right here. So with the with this mask, of course, I got it bloody because it's part 2 with all the gore and everything in there. But the eyes right here are cut out. That's a big thing with this mask. And he did a lot of other stuff to it too. He added blood, but this, you know, the other one I think came as one piece, like one molded piece together. So this is his mold, and he's got like latex, but it also has this. It also has the sheet in the back. The head cover, plus it has the hat on here too that comes separate. So all this on the Trick or Treat Studios mask comes together. And I'm saying, I mean, the Trick or Treat Studios mask is still decent. You can still get away with that, but this is for a couple, you know, for a little bit more money. I think the Trick or Treat Studio mask is like $50. So even if you get it at the full price of $175 or $200 with shipping, whatever it is, you're still gonna, you know, I know it's a little more money, and not everyone is the same, but you know, if you really want it to be more authentic, you know, I highly recommend getting this. So, there it is right here. Let me get a little closer. Now I'm going to put this on to see how it is. Because again, our plan is, if you saw the movie, part 2, there's 2 different female characters in there. One's the hero and one is with Art the Clown. And I'm not going to give any more details. I'm not going to show pictures on her because the movie just came out. And if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely don't want to give any spoilers out. So, so Terry's thinking about being one of them. You know, I'm kind of pushing her towards one way, the bad person, of course. But of course, she wants to be the hero. You know, that's how she is. I'm always the bad person. So I'm going to try to put this on now. Okay. So here's the back of it now too. It has written on there. It says art sculpted by Church of Horrors. And then he's got his symbol there. So I'm going to try this on. My head's not the smallest. And he did say that if you have a big head, this is fine. It still should work. It looks like it opens up. So there's that. And it's very breathable, which is important. Okay? Very, very breathable. So, and it's very comfortable too. I don't like wearing masks that much. You know, I was Michael Myers for Halloween a couple times, and I was who else was I? I was let me put this on first. Hold on. So I was Michael Myers before, and I was Kylo Ren from Star Wars, and that was a pain having those masks on. You could hardly see, but this is very comfortable. So I do gotta lose a few pounds before next October to have the whole thing on, because Art the Clown's pretty skinny, so I'm gonna have to lose a few pounds just for that. That'll be my push to lose some weight. But yeah, this is very comfortable. And to me, it looks amazing. So I'm just trying to get it close. I don't know if you can see the eyes in here. But yeah, I love this mask. It is beautiful. So yeah, this is definitely going to be the Halloween costume for 2023 for sure. I just got to find the whole outfit too and get a garbage bag with a bunch of killer utensils in there. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'm going to take it off now so you can see how easy it is to go in and out. It was very comfortable in there, trust me. So let me take, I don't want this to get messed up in here. So there's the hat. So there it is. I mean, truly, I mean, this is, you know, when you see it online, sometimes you might get something and it's not the same. Let me fix my beard. So, but when you get some of these things, these rehauls, when you get them, they might not look the same. You know, might look a little different. But let me put this on for the picture without my, let's see here. I'll take that off, but just want to keep it on with the hat. So there, yeah, look at that. This is truly, truly awesome. And comfortable. Now, I don't have a Trick or Treat Studios mask, so if any of you have that, let me know how it is when you have it on. Like I said, you know, the Halloween party I'm going to be at is going to be around, you know, 4 or 5 hours with it on, and I could definitely, this is so breathable in here, and the eyes you could see perfectly, so it's gonna be great for Halloween. When I get the whole costume, because whenever I can get the whole suit, I know it's one size fits all. As soon as I can get that, I'm gonna buy it on Trick or Treat Studios most likely. I've looked around, I couldn't find one that was better, but I'm not sure. I might ask this guy at Church of Horrors Studios. I might ask him if he's ever gonna make one of those. Because obviously I'd rather buy through him than go through Toss if I could. But here we go. So there it is. There's the back. And there's how this expands back here too. That's why it's easier to fit. Alright everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Get out there. Check out, well, first of all, check out Church of Horrors, his studio, #1, if you want one of these masks. And #2, make sure you check out Terrifier Part 2. Okay? Make sure. Another thing too, that next year, the first weekend in August, we're going to be filming a lot there because it's our flashback convention 2023, and they're gonna right now they've already announced David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown, the director Damien Leon, and I think everyone that was in Part 2 so far, like the main characters, are all scheduled to be there right now. And also, I think Skeet Ulrich they announced from Scream movies and stuff. That's just right now. We're still almost a year away. So as we get closer to that, I'll probably have some more videos talking about who's there and stuff like that. But make sure you see Terrifier 2. It's on Screambox. I'm sure it's getting on, it might be on Amazon Prime soon. I don't know. But Screambox out, it was like $4.99 a month for Screambox. And once I can get the Blu-ray for this, I'll probably cancel Screambox. But here you go. If you have any questions or anything, please put some comments down there and ask. Okay? Alright, everyone, take care. Art the Clown says goodbye.